idea.
Okay, so we have Cleo out today to do a little flat ride, and she is doing awesome. And so at the walk here, I'm trying to move my arms and my hips as much as I can to encourage lots of back movement without her becoming detached at the base of her neck. So here I'm actually preparing for trot. So I'm straightening her, encouraging her to lead with the piece of her back that is just under the pommel. That's the first thing that should go forward in an upward transition or even in the step. That's how it should feel. And so now in the trot there, she gets really crooked. And so as a goal in this ride, I'm really asking her very simply, when she feels pressure, to relax and put her back up and her neck down. A lot of times, neck down has to happen first because their back can't come up until the base of their neck is down or their pole is down, however you want to think about it. So there, when she starts to resist, you can see me opening my right rein right away and just asking her to move over to the right. And then as soon as she moves over, my hands go straight and I give the contact, even if it's a looser rein. In this case, with this horse, she wants me just to be on the contact, so support her. Some horses want a totally loose rein. So you see every time she gets tense, she puts her back down, or if she forgets, or she becomes unbalanced. Sometimes it's not tension, sometimes she's just tired. Then I open that outside rein, my inside hand goes down, the inside leg stays on. And we do the same in the canter. So in the canter here, she's falling to the right, and so I'm just continuing to ask her to stay off of the right leg, and she obeys. Good girl, by stepping to the left with her right foreleg and then eventually her right hind leg. Good girl. And then there she starts to come back a little bit, and then I use my seat to actually keep the canter until I want to transition to trot. And there in the transition to trot, again, she becomes unbalanced, so I open that rein and make her go on that diagonal so she can pop her back up. And this is taking the whole time until just then. To get it, she got it for one step and I had to go back to it. And she got it for one step and I had to go back to it. Sometimes you might have to repeat quite often until they can just hold themselves in the posture. There. Actually, I pet her that time, but most of the time this horse likes you just to tell her, good girl, with your voice. That was a very good canter transition for her. Good girl, especially in the left canter. There's lots of prep that needs to go into the left canter to make sure she's stepping enough to the right to clear up enough space for her left canter aids to engage. And this is quite a good canter. You see my leading out in preparation for the trot. Yeah, she's really stuck there. I just keep holding the pressure on. The left rein is actually not coming back. It's just staying still. And the right rein is leading out. Yep. Good. And then she just moves over. And as soon as she moves over, my hands go neutral or forward a little. Good. And there she's a good girl.